glad to be here. I love women's empowerment events. I love speaking to women. I see some fellas in here as well, but this is right up my alley, so I'm so excited to be here. And we women are just so talented, we're so powerful. We just have so much to offer the whole entire world. So just getting right into it, most of us want to be successful, right?
Right.
Okay. And most of us believe that success is maybe a predetermined place in the future. Most of us believe that when we reach all of our goals, once we have a certain amount of money in the bank, once we have a certain relationship status, or maybe once we reach a point where people admire us, then we are successful. And why do we believe this? Well, it's what we're taught to believe, and it's reinforced every day, right? We can just log onto Facebook, Instagram, we can turn the television on. We are constantly being told that our value and our self-worth is based on who you know, what you do for a living, how much money you have, how powerful you are, and what others think of you. But this is an untrue and flawed pattern of thinking. Success is not a destination. Success is a journey. So we already live in a world where it is hard to be authentic without some form of judgment, right? And so when we are making an accomplishment, we kind of take pride in that accomplishment and we kind of identify ourselves with that accomplishment. So now, you know, our credentials, our marital status, our jobs become who we are. So I'm no longer Sabrina, Linda, and James' daughter. I'm Sabrina, Linda, and James' daughter, and an entrepreneur, and an author, and an owner of a business. And that's okay. I am proud of those accomplishments that I have made. I have worked hard to reach those goals. But we have to know ourselves beyond things so that we don't forget who we truly are. We are spiritual beings, and we're more valuable than any title or anything that we could ever buy. But when we identify ourselves with things, we feel that if we lose those things, we lose ourselves, and we live in fear. Listen to those key words there, live in fear. But you have things, you have material things. That doesn't sound like success though, does it? No, it doesn't. So, the problem with this is that sometimes we see success and happiness as the same thing. But they're very different. They can be related, but they're not the same thing. Success does not equal happiness. Michael Jackson was not happy, right? Lamar Odom was not happy. I always want to be an entrepreneur. And I felt like I just want to know what it would be like to be my own boss and to own my own business. And I accomplished that. But a year into ownership for me, I had my own wake-up call. The life that I knew was falling apart. My relationship was in shambles. I was stressed out beyond my own understanding. And I was physically sick and I didn't know why. I sat there and I thought about just walking away from my business at that time. Because I felt like if this is success, then I don't want it. I used to have a normal life before this. What's going on right now? And I had to kind of take control of my life and kind of figure out what was going on. And I was confused. I remember doing a lot of praying. And I remember just saying, God, I just want to be happy. And that was when I realized that I was the passenger in a race that everyone else was doing the driving for. I had created this imaginary race, and I had to get to the finish line as soon as possible. But I didn't even know where the finish line was. And it was like a light bulb went off in my head. Getting up every day to so-called get it, being on my grind every day, that wasn't the answer. There was more to success than that. And there was more to life than that. I had to take control of my life. And I had to tell myself that it was okay to live. It was okay to take care of myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That it was just simply okay. And I realized that when we say we want to be successful, what we're really saying is that we want to be happy, that we want to be in control of our lives, that we want to live our purpose. Success is not a destination. So I do encourage each and every one of you in here today to continue to find your goals and pursue them, but learn all that you can along the way. And make sure you spend time with the people that you love and doing the things that you love along the way. There will always be more for us to want to achieve. And each and every single one of you in here is successful. If I had the time to speak to each of you in here, I could probably name many of your successes. When you take control of your life, you are successful. When you live an authentic life, you are successful.
Say it again.
When you're able to pursue your dreams or help others pursue their dreams, you are successful. So I need all of you in here to affirm that with me today. So I just want you to repeat after me. All right? I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
All right? I am fearless.
I am fearless.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I am successful.
I am successful.
All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I have enjoyed speaking to you guys so much. If you want to connect with me, I am on social media. I am on Instagram at Sabrina J. White. And I look forward to mingling and networking with some of you in the crowd. I'll be hanging out here. So thank you so much.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Did y'all get a little bit more empowered?